Hey everyone, hope you're having a great Tuesday. Just thought I'd pop on here after this whole cyclone situation and do a treatment on myself and explain to you what I'm doing while I'm doing it. So this is one of our new skin treatments. I'm just cleansing my skin, and it's the salmon sperm needling. Now usually, so I'm just going to give my skin a gentle cleanse. Usually the way of injecting the salmon sperm is via an injector, if you want to go down that road, and they inject it directly into the skin. Otherwise you can have it needled into the skin, which is what I'm going to do on my skin today. Now with the salmon sperm needling at Akaliko, we actually needle in with the RF micro needling machine because the needles go in a lot deeper than just the Dermapen. So Dermapen and Skin Pen, it's not very deep, it's only surface and it's rubbing on top of the skin like a tattoo machine. Whereas the RF micro needling is going directly into the skin like that. So it's penetrating a lot deeper into the skin and shooting a little bit of RF at the same time. Now RF stands for radio frequency, which is another word for heat in the skin. Now I'll just explain to you what the needling does and the RF, sorry I'm just getting water, and the RF micro needling together, what they do. So the needling and the radio frequency, what they do is they penetrate into the layers of our skin and they stimulate our own skin trauma response. So say if you fell over and grazed your arm and you had a graze and a scab, your skin starts to freak out when you've created trauma to it, and it stimulates collagen and elastin in the skin and brings up from the layers below your new fibrous tissue, so your collagen fibers from the layers below. When you combine this needling device with heat, it does the same thing. So the heat is very healing. The heat is stimulating. The heat will bring out any melasma, pigmentation that you have, and it will come to the surface, crust up and fall off, but that's for very deep pigment. It is also very good for redness and rosacea. It is the main one we do for acne scarring. So really good for acne scarring, really good for skin texture. So you've got your orange peel look. Smooths out your orange peel look in your skin, and then also very good for tightening up the skin, lifting up the skin, your crepiness, your deep lines and wrinkles. So it's very, very anti-aging. Now we are going to combine the salmon sperm with the RF micro needling. So the salmon sperm DNA is rich in polynucleotides. So what that means is it's long chains that play a crucial role in repairing damaged skin tissue. When you apply to injected skin, this DNA-based treatment works to rejuvenate, hydrate, smooth your skin complexion and brighten everything up, as well as tighten everything up and stimulate your collagen in the skin. When you're combining the two, what is happening is you are creating little punctures into the skin, and it is being pushed right into the skin deep rather than just sitting on the surface. The DNA extract is rich in nutrients, including proteins, amino acids, enzymes, which have beneficial effects on the skin, such as promoting hydration, collagen, elastin, skin texture, pigmentation. So you're getting a triple whammy of the treatment. After I finish this treatment, I'm also going to do LED light. So that's a low emitting laser device, and what that's going to do is it's going to calm my skin down, but it's also going to stimulate collagen and elastin in the skin. These are the little bottles of the DNA. So we've already had quite a few clients come in and have this treatment done actually, but I just wanted to try and explain it a little bit further, just so you understood what it meant. So you can go online if you like, if you want to Google the DNA, the salmon sperm DNA. They also have a new, this is all TGA approved as well, but they also have a new serum coming out, which is awesome. And that one is pretty much the DNA of a 25-year-old Korean girl. So As you know, there is new skincare out every year. They're kind of trying to replace things like fillers and Botox with the DNA stimulators. So I've just opened this little DNA here. Now I'm just going to show you my device. So this is the RF micro needling device. So it's not like a Dermapen. It is very deep, and the stamp goes into the skin, and there is 49 pins on it, not just a pen on the end of it. When it is activated, all of those pins enter into your skin at a range of 1 to 4 millimeters depending on your skin. So I just want to do a treatment so you can actually see what I'm doing. So that's the treatment head. Now what I'm going to do first is I'm going to put some of the salmon sperm on my skin, and that's just so I'm going to push it deep into the layers of my skin, with the RF machine. So like I said before, it's not just going to rub and scratch it into my skin. That's what SkinPen does. It's going to push it right directly into the layers of my skin. Okay, so I need to just check these settings. Okay, this has RF, and I'm doing a depth on my skin of 1.5 at the moment, and then I'm going to see whether I can go higher. Now, it feels like pinching, so I'll just do one and see if this is my setting. Obviously, every single person's setting is completely different, depending on pain threshold, skin texture, skin thickness, skin condition. So, right, I'm just going to do 1, 2, 3, and that's okay for me. So that's got a little bit of RF. It's alright, it feels like it's a little bit bitey, but I'm cool. I like it. So this is the RF micro needling with the salmon sperm DNA. Now, my main skin concerns are I look quite young, but I don't like my skin texture. So I have a little bit of that orange peel look that we all talk about. And so I'm going to stimulate collagen and elastin in my skin, and that's just to get rid of that orange peel look in my skin. You know when you make like little lines on your face when you're doing like, say you're smiling or whatever, and you can get little lines on your chin? That is your skin texture, and it's also very dehydrated. So this is really, really good for hydration as well. Another thing I want to do this for is here. So I'm starting to droop through here, not too much, but I'm going to lift up my skin. So I'm just going to concentrate on the lower layers of my skin here. Now, aftercare for this treatment, you cannot put any oil on your skin for 3 days. Now, the reason for that is everything you put on your skin after one of these treatments is 1,000 times stronger. So, say if you went home today, I put rosehip oil on. Sorry, I went home today and put rosehip oil on. I will break out in pustules. So you have to make sure that you are either using, for the next 3 days after your treatment, hyaluronic acid, because it's water-based and it's going to stimulate collagen and elastin, and then it's also going to heal the skin. We usually give you the rest of the salmon sperm to take home after the treatment, because it's good to use it at home afterwards, because we don't use the whole thing on your face. Or if you have peptides. So peptides is another really good ingredient for cell renewal, stimulating collagen. It's really good for inflammation as well. For 48 hours after your treatment, you cannot have any hot saunas, spas, bars, or boiling hot showers. Even though your skin will not be bright red later on, you will have heat beneath the layers of your skin. And if you go home and have a boiling hot shower, sauna, spa, or do any excessive exercise where you're going to sweat loss, you will swell up like a chipmunk. It has happened to my clients before. It is not pretty. I cannot help you if you do that either. The only thing you can do is take an antihistamine, and that's it. This is going to be a bit sensitive across my lip, won't it? Another really good thing that this treatment is really good for is smoker's lines. A lot of injectors cannot use anything on smoker's lines, because if you're putting Botox in the lip, it can droop. And if you're putting too much filler above the lip, it can make you look like a chipmunk. So this is another really good treatment that you can do for your smoker's lines on your lips. If you have excessive acne scarring, pitting, anything like that, pigmentation, post-inflammatory pigmentation, which is that purple pigment from either picking your skin or pigmentation from nipping the top off of a scab or something, this will help to rid that also. Now, after 3 days after your treatment, your skin is going to feel a little bit dry because we are stimulating collagen and elastin, and it is going to start to tighten. So everything is going to tighten up, meaning that you are going to get a little bit of dry skin there. So what I say to people is you can give your skin a little exfoliation or scrub in about 3 days after your treatment. That will just nip off any of the dead skin, and then you can start using your thicker creams on your skin to hydrate, right? 3 days, for 7 days after your treatment, you cannot use any active ingredients. By active ingredients, I mean things like glycolic acid, salicylic acid, vitamin A or vitamin C. The reason for this is you have heat in your skin, we have created trauma. If you put on really active ingredients, say vitamin A or vitamin C, your skin will probably have a little bit of a chemical peel because your pores are open. So the only thing you can use after this treatment for 3 days is the hyaluronic acid that we give you to take home, or the peptides, or you can use the rest of the salmon sperm. That's fine. Makeup wise, mineral makeup only. So mineral makeup is powder and it doesn't penetrate. So powder doesn't penetrate, so you're not going to break out. You can use matte makeup, which is like liquid makeup but with no oil in it. That would be okay as well, but you're best off using nothing at all if you can. A lot of the time, mineral makeup, if you do have a powder, it's actually good to use because it has an SPF in it. I would not advise using SPF at all during 3 days. The thick SPF, you will break out in big boils. So just avoid that at all costs. And if you do need to go out in the sun, use your little mineral makeup powder. That's fine. Now, this treatment itself actually keeps working for 3 months. So you will keep getting results from this treatment for 3 months. We do recommend a pack of 3 for best results. And if you are going to get the pack of 3, you want to do that pack of 3 6 to 8 weeks apart. The reason for that is you will have 2 healing together, while the first one you've done is healing in the bottom of the skin, then a new one comes along, and then you've got that one in the middle layer, and then you've got the third RF microneedling with salmon in the top layer. So you've got 9 months worth of results coming through in the skin. Now you can get a little bit of crusting. I don't have much pigmentation, but there are people that come in, they've got melasma, uneven skin tone, age, spots, sun damage. They can pop up in a few days, so you can get little dots on your skin. Oh my god, my head's so bony, I won't pick it up, there you go. Yeah, so pretty much what happens is if you do have that deep pigment, it will definitely come up to the surface and it will crust off, which is great. That's what you want. You know, we do sometimes get people freak out because they've got little crusts on their face. The more you have, the better. I won't probably get any because I don't have any pigmentation, but if I do, yay for me. Awesome. All right, so I'm nearly done. So as you can see, I'm only a little bit red. I'm not too red. I don't need to go too high on myself because I'm not doing anything like acne scarring. This treatment, we also treat things like stretch marks, mummy tummy, so skin elasticity loss clients. I always treat a stretch mark like a scar. We pretty much want to close that scar up, so we're stimulating collagen and elastin to close that scar up. We get very, very good results for stretch marks as well. And body lifting, so things like skin lifting, skin tightening as well. Awesome. Okay, so prepping the skin. So if you are going to come in and have one of these treatments, you need to stop use of your vitamin A cream 3 days before, purely because, as we all know, retinol and vitamin A can sensitize our skin, which means it can give us redness, it can give us dry, flaky skin, and if you're doing a RF needling over the top of that, it can just cause more redness, more inflammation when we don't really need that. I have no numbing cream on at the moment, and I'm fine. the settings aren't too high. You don't want to do them too high with the salmon sperm. It will probably cause a reaction. So we don't want to do the heat in the salmon sperm RF microneedling too high. Vitamin C is advised to use a week prior to treating. Our reason for that is you'll get better results. It's really good for your skin barrier, so building up your skin barrier. But if you are fading, so pretty much vitamin B, vitamin C, really good to prep with. It fades back your skin tone to as pretty much as pale as it can be, evens it out, so then you can get the best results with this treatment, and it will strengthen your skin barrier as well. And then if you are to use a vitamin B or niacinamide, you can actually continue using the vitamin B or niacinamide afterwards as well. That is a very calming treatment. Niacinamide is my favorite product of all the products. Really good for melasma. So if you suffer with melasma, it's really good to stop the melasma, so hormonal pigmentation, from going any deeper into the skin. As you all know, if you go in the sun and you've got melasma, your face goes really, really dark. Heat actually stimulates melasma to come out, not RF needling, but say if you're running, even if you're sweating or you're in the sun and you're like, oh my God, I haven't even been in the sun, you'll notice your melasma get darker. So if you are using a niacinamide, which is a vitamin B, it will stop it going any deeper, and obviously make sure you've got SPF on. All right, cool. So that's what I wanted to show you. There's my face all, I really should have taken my eye makeup off or whatever. I'll do that in a minute. And yeah, I just thought I would explain that to you. I've got a little deal going on at the moment. So these treatments are usually quite expensive. They're up to $600-700, and I have a sale on at the moment. So we've got the salmon sperm RF microneedling face, what I just did. We are going to do that for $349, and you'll get a free LED light to lay under the light at the end to stimulate more collagen and elastin. And then we also have face and neck, and that's $399. So yeah, if you want to book in, just message me. You can inbox me. The feedback that we've got on these treatments are incredible. This is only a new thing that's out, and it's amazing. And when the DNA comes out with a Korean, when the DNA comes out of a Korean 25-year-old girl, definitely be getting that and needling that into my face. All right, well, have a good night. And yeah, like I said, if you have any questions, you can post them below or give me a little inbox message. All right, see you soon.